All right, everyone, the time has come for the very opportune voice crack. You still have the Twitter bird on the stream starting soon instead of X? Yeah. Because I'm just a badass like that, honestly. Boy 4 taking centuries to load as usual. Nothing changes there. But, my friends, today's a big day. Because, did you get a haircut? Like a month ago, yeah. I mean, I have my hair pulled back right now, but right before Christmas I shaved my face clean and I've been keeping it clean shaven ever since. Sorry about that noise. And then I cut my hair to about half the length it was before. Thank you for finally noticing, Matzi. Gosh. Is Jean here? Yeah, Jean's right here. See, oh, I touched their chair. They're right here off screen. Anyway, today...
Hi, Matzi.
Jean hand reveal, by the way. Today is Austria Day on the Big Cardo channel. Well, it would be if Hoi 4 didn't take 18 billion years to try to load a save file that is just the default starting save. They look almost as white as me. I don't know, Jean is actually more tan than me in most places. But I'm red, you're tan. But what about the inside of our forearms? Yeah, you're more tan than me too, on there. The lighting in here is very white, as you can see, with all the white. It's yellow on here, but on the camera it looks more white.
Yeah, it does. It looks bright white.
All right. So, you know, I've done this test run, you know, probably a dozen times by now. And, you know, are you doing Austria-Hungary? No. I said it's a secret path. And, you know, not a lot of people, I haven't seen anybody talk about it yet, honestly. So we're not going to go over here. We're going to do, I think this is counted as actually the historical starting focuses. Yeah, they say they're historical. And, you know, I don't really know what that means, but, you know, we're just going to go with it. And, because it works out. Trust me. And I'm actually, no, hold on. Sorry. Force a habit. I'm not going to do electronic mechanical engineering. We need to immediately start going for 1934 heavy tanks. And I will also grab basic machine tools. And for this last one, this is going to seem weird, but we actually want to get early cruisers. Because, well, I'll explain later why. Bro finally got his shit together and found something interesting. Yeah, dude. That's why that's why I haven't played Hoi 4 in like 3 months, because I've been just studying the new DLC to find something, you know, cool and hidden. And as for what we're gonna build right at the start, where are they? There they are, land forts. So they changed how land forts work in Hoi 4. You have to like actually research them now, which I am going to do later. Don't worry, we'll take care of that. But where is it? I always forget. All right, right here, Innsbruck. We are going to start by building 4 land forts in Innsbruck. That is the point that we are going to want to defend most heavily, because it's a major supply hub. We cannot build a naval base yet, unfortunately. Yet. And speaking of supply hubs, this might seem like a waste, but over here in Liechtenstein, you know, this western tile of Vorarlberg, we're going to need a supply hub here, and I will explain why in a bit. Once it's constructed, it's going to take a while, but we do have this decision to reorganize the railway system and make it 300% faster. And last thing we're going to queue up for now is some air bases. What? Pro invading Switzerland. Wait, why is my chat not updating? What the hell? It's updating on my screen, but not in my actual chat window. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was weird. Paradox is trying to stop me from telling the people about this, obviously. Hold on, what is going on my screen right now? Alright, that should be good. Last thing here, we're going to look at air bases. We have 3 here and 6 here, but we don't really have any anywhere else. Woke Mind Virus Media, nuking the secret path. Yeah, so true. Now, for Alberg, we're going to build level 2 airbase here. You might think, well, maybe we should build some infrastructure if we're going to be building so much stuff here. It's not worth it in the end. I did the math. As you know, my 2020 political candidate Andrew Yang would say, I have the data. All right. Now, for military factories, we only have 3. We don't need support equipment. I'm going to keep one on guns just because it's already on there. It has some production efficiency, but we actually don't need a whole lot of guns. What we want to start building immediately, I don't think we can't build one yet, but once we get enough army XP, we're going to make something. But trains are actually going to be more important than you think, and we're going to put 2 military factories on trains because we need to get quite a few of them out. I know we have this decision here to commandeer civilian trains, but we lose 5% stability, and we're like teetering on the edge of 50% stability, which is bad. So anyway, we're going to take our army, and if I remember correctly, I don't think we can change our army yet. Yeah, that's right. So we cannot alter our divisions at this point in time. We'll worry about that later. And we're going to give them this guy here. He is Panzer Leader. And then we are going to line up on Italy's border for now. You might think this will be a bad idea because I might have a bit of low supply, but it's not going to be an issue, trust me. They'll be in mountains, yes, but it's our own territory, so we're fine. Now, we don't have a navy yet. And we don't have... Oh, actually, we do have this little bit of Air Force over here. I'm going to move them over near Innsbruck for now. And with that... Oh, one thing I also forgot to do. Actually, no. We don't need an agency yet because we only have 5 civs, and we need to make sure we build those land forts quickly. And we are starting with our political focus. And then we've got our industry focuses here. We have quite a big industry path. This is the like Air Force path, and this is the like Army path. This is our Navy path. We can't do it until we actually control a coastal tile. Like I said, we'll get there. And right now we are non-aligned, but we actually have more support for the fascists. Which is why this path is kind of helpful, because it kind of seems like, you know, we're going that way anyway, so we may as well embrace it, right? Bro is going to Anschluss Germany as Austria. That is an achievement. I can't remember what the achievement's called. It's like, I think it's Antischluss. Yeah. Antischluss. Alright. And we're going to clamp down on the Nazi party, which actually makes us fascist. And again, you know, this is technically a historical focus, but, you know, that's kind of, I don't really even understand what that means. Sultanate of Austria submits to Italy. You know, if they hadn't done that, that could have helped us later in a few ways, but I'm not too worried about it. Now, as you'll see, oh, what is this? Phoenix insurance scandal. Wow, this is actually super funny timing, because World of Tanks just released a tank called the Phoenix. I'm not even joking. Well, it's a re-release of the Waffenträger E100, and it's a really dumb decision by them. Anyway, following shortly after the death of their beloved general director Wilhelm Berliner, Phoenix Insurance has run into further troubles. Falsified balance sheets have been brought to the government's attention by newly appointed director Eberhard Heininghaus, exposing a deficit dating back to 1929, reaching upwards of 250 million shillings. Damn. The company has declared bankruptcy and has immediately ceased operations. The ever so popular war participant insurance has come to an abrupt end, causing outcries from many of those who have come to depend on the insurance payouts. And now we have two decisions here. We can say how awful, which removes our Phoenix insurance, which is actually a pretty great buff that we get, and then it also brings back our economic depression. So we get even worse civilian factories and worse factory output. But if we do this, we lose 100 political power, but we get to... Oh no, we still lose the insurance. Wait, what is the difference here? Covering the insurance will allow us to further on revive Phoenix insurance. So we can revive this later if we want. I love committing insurance fraud in Austria. Yeah, dude, that is actually true. Now, some people might think that this is important to get back later. And we do keep a part of the bonus, you know, we keep like a small amount of the bonus. And we do have the 100 political power to cover it right now, but this bonus is very nice, but we actually don't need it. We're going to need this political power for something more important quite soon. And I will explain that when we get there. All right, now we get German remilitarization causes widespread worry, and this gives us some decisions. Anti-Anschluss measures. Not sure what that really means, but yeah, with the German remilitarization of the Rhineland, really, and the increasing amount of covert aggression emanating from the Reich, we must prepare for the worst, yet hope for the best to avoid being caught unprepared. Oh, I get it. It's showing us like taking over Germany, basically. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Okay, so we can do fortification efforts, and we actually are almost done building our forts, but we might use this later when we build more. But I forgot to put the troops in training. No, don't worry. We only need the 6 divisions we start with. We just need to wait till we can change them. I actually can't train them anyway yet. We literally can't. We can't until we get rid of our treaty, our World War I treaty. I think it's Saint-Germain-en-Laye. Yeah, Saint-Germain-en-Laye. We can get civ factory construction or mill factory construction. None of these are like super important, you know. I meant to give the troops orders to exercise. Oh, you're totally right. We need the army XP so we can start designing our... I'm actually not gonna... I'm just gonna set them to exercise indefinitely. Oh, damn, they're squatting. That's what I was doing earlier tonight. I was doing leg day before I started streaming. Anyway, we'll continue now. Oh, we even got more decisions here. State garrisons. Defense and core territory. I don't really understand why we would need that. Local supplies, though, is nice. We are building supply hub, so that would be cool. Enemy local supplies and enemy division attrition would be cool. Oh, but that only gives in our own states. I don't understand why we would need that. Yeah. But yeah, the nice part about this playthrough is that you can really do things at your own pace. You're not, because you're Austria, you know, you have like your World War I treaty, but like Britain and France don't really care about you. They don't really care what you do. And you can kind of just sit here and do your thing at your own pace. So. All right, we clamp down on the Nazis because we don't, you know, we don't really like them, you know, that much, because you know they don't like Kurt and we do. And then we have this. We have we can reach out to Italy, which I think also counts as a like historical focus. I don't really even understand what this tag does. What is Gene playing? Oh, they're just watching YouTube, but they actually got up to go. I think they're doing laundry. Like, they're cleaning our bed sheets and everything. They're watching Game Theory, though, on their computer. So we can support Italy and Ethiopia if we want. And this is actually not a bad idea because, you know, Italy already took Alsa, which was kind of our backup plan. But they are starting to struggle a little bit with Ethiopia. And I do want to start doing these soon, but we actually need to help Italy as soon as we can. So, yeah, once we do that, we'll be okay. And then we get this event, Nazis in the government. As expected, the German Reich has reacted poorly to our recent ban of the Nazi Party. Beyond the obvious demand that we immediately lift the ban, they also demand we install Arthur Seyss-Inquart as an advisor. They're very adamant about this, and while we have always known that he was very fond of the German way, it does raise the question why. Now, we can say no to this, but this guy is actually pretty good because he gives us some more, like, you know, recruitable population. He gives us factory output. You know, the stability I mentioned is an issue earlier because, you know, we're going to lose the 10% stability here. We didn't want to lose that other 5% from the civilian trains or whatever. And if we do this, we just lose 50 political power. And, you know, we, it says the total fighting strength required for Anschluss will be raised. Didn't I say that word here? Oh, yeah, that increases the strength we need to, like, you know, to, I guess, attack Germany or something. I don't know. I don't really understand what that word means, but it's not important. So we're just gonna, you know, keep a close eye on him because he's not really that bad of an advisor. The factory output will be nice because we need these trains, like I said. Oh, I also, now that we have 150 political power, I'm a little bit late on this, but we want the railway company because we are building this supply hub, and when we do that, we're also going to reorganize the railway system. So now we've got, this is being boosted, what is it, 15%, 300%, and then 10%. Are there new states in Austria? Yeah. What is the state map mode again? Oh, wait, we're on the, dude, what am I doing? And Germany, yeah. So there's Burgenland, which is, you know, Hungary can core with many different paths that they have. Let me see, did they keep? So they kept Tyrol the same and Vorarlberg the same, but then they split Upper and Lower Austria into Burgenland, Niederösterreich, and then Oberösterreich, and Steiermark Kärnten. Kärnten. Whew, I'm a little bit rusty. So they basically split, these were 2 states, now they're 4 states. And then Germany, I believe, got 1 new state because they split Baden-Württemberg into 2 separate states, being Baden and Württemberg. And so I guess, you know, even though somehow they remilitarized it, but normally this would be demilitarized. I don't understand how Germany did that, but whatever. Yeah, sometimes I feel bad because I don't feel like, you know, like Germany really plays a role in Hoi 4, you know? Württemberg. So the this in German is like W and then U umlaut RT is Voigt. Is it not? That's how I was taught to say it, Voigt. I like the word durch, which is D U umlaut RCH, isn't it? Like Volkswagen. So we've supported Italy and Ethiopia. I was thinking of the Hungarian. Yeah, well, in German it is pronounced somewhat like that, except for when there's an R after it, from what I understand. I could be completely talking out of my ass right now, but that's what I understand about it. Maybe it's only in certain dialects or something. So this is what we're going to need more political power for, because we can send guns to Italy, and it's going to make them like us more. And, you know, Italy will be kind of nice. It doesn't really matter, though. Basically, we just want them to take out Ethiopia sooner. And, you know, we are lining up on their border. I don't want to spoil too much. And like I said, if they hadn't taken Alsa, that could be used to help us. But since they didn't, we are going to decide to help them in Ethiopia. So once we get enough political power, we'll worry about that. In the meantime, we could reach out to Italy. We get a little bit of stability back. And then we add a subsidy. Germany really needed that new focus. They were getting boring and didn't really play a role with their focus tree. Yeah, exactly. And even with their new focus tree, like I haven't looked at it yet. I'm sure it's probably cool somehow, but you know, like nobody plays Way Forward to play Germany, because like, you know, this is a World War II game. You know, it's not like, anyway, don't want to get into it too much. I think the DLC overall is pretty good, but this is going to make Italy actually guarantee us, which we don't really need. I don't understand why that is a thing. Basic bitches play Germany. Yeah, it's kind of just, I think it's like a, I don't know, it must be people who, I mean, maybe it's just German people who like playing it. I don't know. You know, a lot of people like to play their own country. I'm not like that. I hate playing the US in this game. The US is really boring to play. It's just too overpowered, you know, because we're just too much better than everybody else. But this basically makes Italy buy guns from us, which would be nice to boost our industry. And it says they're more likely to respond positively if they have a high opinion of us. It also gives Italy military access through us. This is actually not a very good thing, you know, for something we're going to do later. It's debatable. I'm not going to do it right now. After it, we do get a nice focus that gives us, we get less support for unaligned, we get more political power gain, and better drift defense, and then we get better stability, surrender limit, and war support. I mean, the war support's nice, but we don't need the surrender limit. Is Bro gonna invade Italy? Hey, I don't wanna, you know, we have to get a coastline somehow, you know. And then we can, like, integrate the remnants of the DNSAP. I actually don't know if I should be saying Nazi, since I am streaming, but, and I, you know, I might turn this into a videos at some point, but, and we can get more units this way, but I imagine they're, you know, we can't modify them. In any case, we're going to start doing our political focuses now, and we're going to get an event from this, and it unlocks and specializes the bank industrial concern to either start boosting, or to boost starting production efficiency or reduce consumer goods. And I don't think we're going to use that concern because we already have the railway one. Nazi is good. Yeah, okay. Hey man, that's what we here in Austria are trying to get rid of. So yeah, this supply hub is gonna, it says it's gonna be done in August, but I think the decision, does it show us how much time is left? Yeah, only 80 days left on it, which actually, yeah, that'll take us into August. So I think we should, we'll like almost finish this once like once that runs out. So that is really helpful early game. This industrial concern is really nice. Hugo has more troops on our border than the Italians. Well, yeah, because the Italians are, you know, struggling in Ethiopia, and you know, we don't want, for reasons I'm not going to get into yet, we don't want taking out Italy to be too easy because we want to get some army XP. As you can see, we've only got 2 right now. Now we've got this early cruiser hull. I could go and get the next one, but I'm not going to do that yet. For now, I'm going to get the basic fortification, and then we did do our industry focus, so I'm going to do construction because we have some stuff that we do want to build. You know, I'm not focusing too much on industry this game, but the production efficiency is nice to get these trains going up a little further. Because we've already got 4 in the stockpile, as we can see, which will be really nice, because those, you know, if we do stuff with tanks, they do require more supply, which is why we're building a supply hub and a lot of trains. All right, now we completed regulate the finance sector. So we can basically choose, I think this is our industrial concern, yes. So this is if we choose the central bank. So this does nothing. This keeps it as it is. And like I said, this doesn't really matter because we're not even using this concern. But if we want to switch to it later, honestly, keeping it the same is really not a bad idea. So I'm just going to keep it as it is, you know. Nothing too crazy. Oh, and then we got to select a new focus. And let's just do industrialization effort. Just get some more civs in here, you know. I think one thing we do want to go for eventually. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. I know I said I didn't really like this focus, but we do want to go for disregard the treaties, just so we can finally, you know, design our own units. So I'm gonna do, after I've done this, I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, I kind of forgot. This focus is really good. 100 political power, and we get a couple construction technology research bonuses, and we do get a pretty good advisor. I'm probably not going to use him this run though, at least not until much later. Yuga has no troops in the Italian border. Well, if they do, we can't see them. We can only see tiles that we are bordering. So, like, they definitely do have troops along here. We just can't see them. Like, we can't see, you know, any troops on these borders, but there's definitely troops there. Yeah, if we could see where every troop was in the game, that'd be broken as shit. You can actually see them with enough intelligence, I believe. If you have like 100% military intel, you can see it. Let me actually see real quick. If I click on Italy, I go to Intel Ledger. There's the Spanish Civil War. If we go to Total Army Intel. No. Okay, not with the army intel, I don't think. But if we use spy planes, we could see, you know, where enemy divisions are, which I don't want to, again, I don't want to spoil too much, but that might be important later. And this supply hub is getting pretty close to being done. We've got architectural advancements. Oh, and now we have enough political power. We can send infantry equipment to Italy, and that's going to make them like us more. What are you drinking? It's a Diet Dr. Pepper. Fueling up on it to, you know, it's actually from McDonald's because they're the only place that was open. But, you know, I know what you think of Dr. Pepper, Mati, but trust me, you've never had Diet Dr. Pepper. It's 0 calories. It just has things in it that give you cancer, so. Coup Italy? Hey, man. I mean, that kind of does happen when you invade them, you know. Having fun?
No, my earbuds died.
Oh, good job. Oh, now for the record, Gene is AFKing in Roblox with an auto clicker. You were asking what they were playing. Alright, so we are going to reach out to Italy now because we need to get to this focus. And it's better than approaching the west because that's just kind of annoying. You know, we don't really want to get involved with them. Because if we try to... Basically, this can cause issues down the road of, you know, when we want to do stuff, they'll get mad at us. But if we just, you know, ignore them, they won't, you know, it won't. Things in this game, generally, if you ignore them and don't interact with them, they won't ever be a threat to you. Gene, what do you think of Matt Patra retiring? Or, sorry, yeah. Matt Pat.
Matt Pat? Oh.
Yeah, what do you think of Matt?
Pat?
He can't type.
Oh.
What do you think of Matt Pat retiring?
I'm a little sad, but it's okay.
Yeah, there you go.
But the people who he chose to replace him are also really cool. So.
I don't know if you could hear that, but Gene said that they're sad, but because they really like him, but the people that he chose to replace him are pretty cool. So. Okay, sorry, I'm not paying attention. Next thing we're going to want to do is get these interwar large airframes. I would go for the next heavy tank, but it's way too early. It's still 1,000 days. I'll wait a little bit longer to do that. But we do have this basic heavy chassis now. Gene, what fid do you think of being short? They're not in the room anymore. They're they're walking around the kitchen. They're pacing like a FNAF animatronic. All right. So we do have this heavy machine gun here, but we actually want this one. It does decrease our reliability, but that's not a huge issue. And then we want to basically, we only have 3 XP right now, so we're just going to give this more armor. And next thing we're going to want to do after that, well, we'll get there when we have more armor. But there's this heavy tank. It's just that, you know, making it as cheap as we can. It only costs 14, you know, so that's not too bad. Heavy tank 1. So we're going to put this into production. We're going to take 1 factory off of trains because we already have 5 in the stockpile, which is pretty good. And we want to start, and then any additional mills we get, we're going to put on these heavy tanks. Oh, and we've got 100 political power now, so we want to get, where is he? Yeah, this naval aviation expert. So he's going to give us some Navy XP, which we will need because we don't have a Navy to exercise. Like I said, we researched that cruiser for a reason, so we need to get naval XP somehow. And it's, you know, not that bad, you know, naval air attacks from carriers, and you know, because you can get those float plane catapults on cruisers, which, you know, those launch planes, so that's kind of a carrier. And then I think, yeah, we are almost done. Our bonus did run out, but we're so close. We're 95% constructed on this supply hub. Let's see, does Italy like us? Yeah, they like us, actually. I guess we claimed their territory. Oh yeah, because we claim Southern Tyrol and Trentino. Hey, Gene.
Yeah?
Mati wants to know what fid you think of being short.
What the fuck is fit mean?
You know how, like, you fiddle with something, like your balls, you know, like.
Okay,
I'm too many levels ahead, chat. Okay, so now we can refine the Vaterländische Front. That way we can get to disregard the treaties. Yeah, we'll want that soon. Now that we have our heavy tanks, you know, going in production, Italy guarantees our independence. Well, look at that. You know, doesn't really matter, but it will be nice because that means Italy's guaranteeing Albania. So if we attack Albania, Italy will not get involved because they're guaranteeing us as well. What language did they speak in Saguntia, the ancient Roman allied city? Sugandese, I think. Yeah, they spoke Sugandese, which is a language I'm very familiar with, to be honest. I took it for 4 years in high school. A lot of people don't know that because I always talk about German, which I also took for 4 years in high school. Sugandese nuts got him. Man, that's fucked up. That was really mean, Mati. I'm gonna have to talk to you after this. Sorry, I just actually scared my cat by setting down my drink too hard. Alright, yeah, these guys are exercising. And we are starting to get even more army XP now. We're actually getting quite a decent amount just from exercises. And, you know, we would get an army guy, but we can't get any of them because we still have the, you know, we haven't done what we need to do to get them. Excuse me, you drank too hard. No, I set down my drink too hard. I, like, slammed it on my desk. Alright, we've got the basic fortifications, and we are going to use this slot now. We want the naval gunnery, because we, you know, again, we'll need to do something with the cruisers later. And actually, at this point in time, we can just stop making the guns. We have enough of them. And we can just put that on tanks. Oh, and we have finished building everything. So, now that we've got this stuff built here, we can take this nuclear research facility. And as we can see, it says it's going to be completed in May of 1953. Because we still have the treaty. Okay, so this is what I was remembering. We can't do this until we, you know, get rid of that treaty. I didn't mean to spoil that there, but that's why we wanted to build that supply hub there, because you actually can't build them in areas that don't have enough supply. Now, before that, we are going to want to improve our railway network, which is why, another reason why, we got that industrial concern that improves railway construction. And all these that say 1, level 1 railways are really bad, so you just generally want to get them up to level 2 at least. And we'll probably go a little bit further than that, especially this one over here. We really want supply over in the west. And this is why, because the thicker the railway, the more trains you need, you know, to get supply there. And we're actually getting a lot of naval XP, which is good. And now we can actually go here, and we can get, where is it? Oh, here, cruiser design cost. And it makes our military industrial organization cost less as well. So we're going to get flexible contracts, because that way we can design our cruisers for cheaper. I'm almost out of Diet Dr. Pepper. This is so sad. Alright. Now we can disregard the treaties, and this means we can start designing our own units. Now, I do have almost 5, I'm about to get 5 army XP, and that's going to be important. We can't do it yet, but once we are able to design our own divisions, we're going to use that. And this is pretty good timing. So we have the Anti-Comintern Pact. That's weird. Why is Germany inviting us to the Anti-Comintern Pact? So that makes the Soviets mad at us. It makes Germany like us, basically. That's fine, you know. It's not going to matter because, you know, I guess we have these, what are they called again? Anti-Anschluss measures that we can mess with Germany later. So it doesn't really matter if they like us. And they will just hate us anyway if we do this. What's up?
I'm playing Justine.
Mm-hmm.
And Oliver's like lays down and his head is on my front. I'm like, hey!
Hi, Cider.
And then I go down to pet him and he starts biting me.
Yeah, it's because you wouldn't, because you don't speak Sugandese. Got him, chat. I've passed on the torch. Now, as I was saying, with this Anti-Comintern Pact, I'm actually just going to refuse because, like I said, I don't really want to interact with Germany. They don't really have anything for us to do in this game. So, I'm just going to kind of ignore them. Kind of like I am with the Western Allies, but I'm more worried about, like, the Allies doing something than frickin' Germany. Like, come on. Alright, and now we can get construction 2 even faster, which is good, because we gotta build a lot of railways here. Oh, current risk of German Anschluss. Imminent. So that basically means, like, if we wanted to take out Germany, we could, like, do it right now. But, I'm worried that that will... Italy might try to do something while we're doing that, which would not be good. Oh, I think... What's the max level land fort we can build now? 5. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, and we actually, that reminds me, we should queue up another few here, especially on this tile here in Vorarlberg. We're going to queue those up. I'm actually going to protect both around it, and then one more here, because this technically, oh, hold on. So we passed secret rearmament, and we have disregarded the treaties. Oh, my bad, I did the wrong tile on this one. We want to do... Where is it? This tile here where Italy could sneak in, and then we'll build that last one in Innsbruck. Okay, so we finished the interwar large airframe, and now we want to get bombs. And we have a couple designers here, but none of them are really useful, and they cost us political power, so we're not going to use them. And then for our focus after this, we're going to start going for some industrial stuff. Oh, we can like connect up our railways and make people like us. So we can go down here to get a research slot, which is kind of cool. And this is actually going to help with our factory output, so I'm going to start doing that. Now we do want some air XP to start making some planes. So I should have done this a little sooner, but it wasn't a big deal because we were still, you know, fueling anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and exercise our planes to get some air XP. And yeah, we abandoned Saint-Germain-en-Laye. And so we've got another research slot now. I do want to actually get basic armor protection. Let's do that. Oh, and now that we can change our army, we're going to go, oops, and we're going to make a new division, and we're going to make it one heavy tank for now. We'll modify this a bit later, but this is going to be pretty good. Because we basically, you know, heavy tank 1937A. Oh, that's cool. They changed how these divisions are titled when you make a new one. All right, so we're going to switch these guys to heavy tank 1937A. We'll need 240 heavy tanks for that. That's not that bad at all. I am going to stop exercising them because I don't want them to die because their strength is a bit low. And then once we get 10 trains here, we can go ahead and just put the factory on... or not 10, we need 15 trains. Once we get 15 trains, we can switch the factory to heavy tanks. We also... Oh, that's the anarchists. Right, okay. Sorry, what am I doing here? We need to go into our naval designer. Oh, we can't do it yet because we don't have a port. Okay, we'll worry about that later. I mean, we're just going to keep gathering naval XP for now. Oh, and now that we have another 100 political power, we can get the air reformer. This guy's going to give us a lot of air XP, which is going to be useful for what we're going to do later. And that means, oh, it actually, I'm going to keep exercising these because we're not really going to make any more of those. So if we have better XP on them, it's fine. Devalue the shilling. Now this will hurt us, but only for a little bit, which is fine because we have plenty of time, like I said. And like I said, we want to get down to this research slot here. That's going to help us a lot, so we're just going to go towards that. Does every country devalue its money? There's a lot of countries you can do it as. Well, a lot. There's a few. I know France can do it. You can devalue the franc. Greece has devalued the drachma. Devaluating the drachma. I don't know if there's any others that have it. I feel like there definitely are. I just can't remember them right now. Verstanden! Italy. Oh, does Italy have that option? Let's see. Deval. Oh yeah, devalue the lira. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about this focus. Okay. I'm going to take a break here because we cannot... we have to wait a year to do this. So we're going to get these 2 military factories for 35 days. That's really, really good for Austria because then we can put them on our heavy tanks, basically. Oh, and now that we've got another 100 political power, we can go ahead and... Where is he? I'm trying to remember which one it is. Give me a second here. Where is he? I can't remember what happened to him. Oh, yeah. Sorry. This is the guy we got from that focus earlier. I said I probably wasn't going to use him this run, but I think once we get 150, I'll probably put him in a power. And then this is a little bit ahead of time, but we'll do it anyway. Construction 3. Oh yeah, yes, I almost forgot. So we're gonna go 6 engines. Oh, we don't have bombs yet. Right, right. Sorry, my bad. We're about to get them, though. I'll wait one more day just to... There we go. So you got the basic armor protection. I also do want to get... See, we need both trucks and radios to get signal companies. So, you know, that's the next 2 things I'm going to research. Trucks and... Oh, dang. Okay.
My earbuds died, so I was a little sad. Oh, he's back. They're back.
So we're going to get electronic mechanical engineering just to get the radio.
Did you have fun?
And this is going to give us 50 Army XP, which is really nice. I know, right? Okay, now that we've got the 150 XP, we're going to get this guy for even more factory output so we can get more tanks. We're going to make this large bomber.
Why I say that is because I've been playing win.
Oh.
I don't mind.
Okay, so we can only do 2 bomb bays for now. That's fine.
No, I don't usually win.
Alright, once this train is done... Once this train's done, I'll put the factory on our planes. I know I said I was going to do it on tanks, but we do actually need some bombers. There we go. Alright, and we're going to have a little bit of a deficit. That's okay, though. Don't worry about it. Oh, and now that we're building these forts, we can do... Oh, we need more political power. Recruitment push. What does this do? Ugh. Oh, we get some weekly manpower. Interesting, okay. Okay, standardized army training is done. There's not a whole lot of stuff here that's like really that great, you know. But more air XP would be nice, so we'll do that. And yeah, we're not... And we're not quite, you know, ready to take on anybody yet.
What?
But I am going to start exercising these tanks now so they can get back to level 3 and give us some more XP.
I have been muted in that call all day. All muted all day.
We've got that focus done. We get one more military factory. Look at that. Oh, we can stop exercising these planes now, my bad. Yo, what's up, Dragos? Welcome back to the chat. Oh, we have a doctrine available. Well, we gotta go strategic destruction. This is the first time I see someone doing fascist Austria. That's because they don't know what I know, alright? They don't know how overpowered this path actually is, if you know what you're doing, like I do. And trust me, soon it's gonna be evident. You know what, Monty? Just because you're here, I'm gonna go ahead and expand the Autobahn East into Hungary. Make Hungary like us a little more, okay? Just because I'm a good guy like that. We're gonna get a radio. Historical Azerbaijan is good if you know how to play. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. There's so many, like, you know, I don't really know what the word historical means, but, you know, Azerbaijan is pretty good. You know, the Empire of Fire. Mati, why did you message me victim 1 acquired? Is that like a meme or something, bro? It's a pretty fucked up thing to say, honestly. I just expanded the Autobahn into your country. Now you're sending me shit like this, really? Not cool, man. You can do Crete World Conquest if you have skill. Exactly.
Most of the time is what causes.
This will make our bombers a little cheaper. Let's go ahead and do that. Bro hasn't heard of the Victim 1 meme? What is this, like Ninja Low Taper Fade? Speaking of Ninja Low Taper Fade, Dragos just redeemed Please Become Funny for a massive 1,000 channel points. And you know what else is massive? Still, to this day, is the Ninja Low Taper Fade meme. Unk Elderly? Dude, honestly, Unk fucking ancient at this point. My dick? My dick is also ancient and elderly and unk, so that is fair.
No, you were saying
I'm out of Diet Dr. Pepper.
What else is massive? I don't care
What?
about your Diet Dr. Pepper. You were saying, you know what else is massive, and I was expecting you to say your dick, but then you started saying something about something elderly, and I don't know.
That is really fucked up that you think I would talk about my genitals on stream. Is this a joke to you? Yeah,
yes.
Exactly. Oh, we can get another doctrine, and we're gonna go ahead and get base strike. Oh, 300 black men for only £2, yes sir. I couldn't have said it better myself, man. Wait, what? Worrying report of German expansionism. While we have suspected German intents to annex us for a long time. Wait, what? Huh, I wonder if I did something wrong. The report we have received just this morning has put things in a new, much more dire perspective. It appears that a conference was recently held, and that during this Adolf Hitler voiced the vile ideas of how we could be integrated into their country. Who is Adolf Hitler? Despite our best efforts, it seems that this highly confidential information has reached the masses, and more worryingly, political parties who seem to think this is a great idea. These groups will most likely undermine our people's will to fight back, should these wretched plans of Adolf Hitler's come to fruition. I think this is like a hidden event or something. I've never heard about this before. We get more non-aligned, but we lose stability. That's weird. The total army fighting strength required to start the national focus Anschluss. Well, oh, do we have a focus called Anschluss? Because I keep seeing that word. Will be lowered weekly. The amount of corresponds with the popularity of neutrality in the federal state of Austria. I don't know if do we have a focus called that? No, that's weird. I wonder if it's a hidden focus. Maybe there's even more hidden focuses that I don't know about, you know? What? Oh, I'm sorry, I totally forgot to get, which one is it? We want aggressive reconnaissance because we get more recon from combat.
You're scaring my
The
friend Ratsune Suiku because he can totally very much hear you.
Mati has banned a specific word for the next 5 minutes. I will keep that in mind. The Germans have a focus called Anschluss, in which they annex you. No. No, that's ridiculous. Don't lie to me. What is Jean's favorite food?
Did he already ask that?
I don't know.
He asked that and he said mushroom Swiss steak.
It is mushroom Swiss steak. Bro, the German focus tree got a revamp that was before the DLC. That must be what he's talking about, yeah. Check the German tree. Oh, they do. That looks like a lot of text. I'm not going to bother reading that. I'm sure it's not a problem. They give you an ultimatum. If you say yes, you're Germany now. Oh, that's how I can take over Germany. Okay. I'm not done researching radio yet. That's okay, though. I'm going to start getting 1940 heavies. It's short enough now. If you say no, you're at war. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, it is 1938. This is about to be a big year for Austria. Trust me. And we're just going to keep industrializing. An imminent threat. Some of our most experienced and skilled diplomats has long been monitoring the risk that the German Reich would act upon the plans occasionally confirmed, occasionally denied by Adolf Hitler. I keep seeing that name. I don't know who that is. It seems that there has been a rather radical shift. Wait, what? It seems that there has been a rather radical shift has happened recently. Jesus Christ, Paradox. And our sources now believe that an attempt to annex us may be very well imminent. I think that's just like some scripted event. I don't think that's actually real. I wouldn't worry about that. Okay, bye, Dragos. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Masi. Yeah, Germany... Oh, wait. Germany's going historical. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, sorry. I thought I knew what you were talking about, but... The German Reich expresses dislike for our military high command. Diplomats from the German Reich have raised concerns with one of the members of our military high command. They claim that... excuse me. Whilst we certainly are a sovereign state and can do as we please, this might cause our diplomatic relations with the German Reich to falter. We can expect them to take matters into their own hands if we fail to act in their best interests. That's weird. Let's see. Oh, I said the word. My bad. I'll add 1 minute to the timer. I'm not too worried about Germany, to be honest, because in all my test games it wasn't an issue, so I was saying it's none of their business. We do have some more political power. Let's do more fortification efforts while we keep building these forts. We're going to build maximum forts over here as well. Hydrate, yes sir. Oh, we should also get total devastation for more strat bombing. And we can also get our strat bombers in the air now. We've got 3 of them. Oh, I totally forgot. We need to train up more heavy tanks. We can do a lot of divisions.
Oh,
That's way more
I
than
just
we need.
realized what you were saying.
We're gonna get 18, so we have a full army. And we only need 800 heavy tanks. That's not that bad. I totally forgot we need to start building this nuclear facility here. We're actually going to bring this up to the top. We'll complete it by 1940. That's great.
It's funny. You're saying.
Oh,
just like
German.
Sometimes.
Is Gene cheating right now? Wait, why'd you delete a message, Monty? Whoa, 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 whoa. Monty, what are you doing? Ah. He was trolling. Oh, you're right. My bad, my bad. Yeah, we don't want people trolling in here. I'm curious what this is. It's like Germany getting mad at me. I don't know what I did. I think it's maybe because I was, you know, helping Italy. Germany got mad at me or something because they want to help Italy, but I was doing it. Weird. Not like I'm timing them out. Yeah, I was just curious what happened. Industrialization effort is done. And at this point, oh, the time was up. Okay, I can say the word again. Thank goodness. Yeah, the Germany thing wasn't even funny. Yeah, you know, whatever. I've said unfunny jokes before, too. Oh, we get a new flying ace from this one. That will be helpful. This guy got assassinated. Germans are both liars and murderers. That's weird. Huh. Oh. Here's that word again. Germans press for Anschluss. Civil unrest and acts of violence have broken out as protesters voice their desire for Austria to join Germany as a... Wait, what? To Austria to join Germany and a union of German peoples. Berlin is pressing hard for an Anschluss, which would see Austria annexed into their nation. Wait. If we join